Hey everyone, I'm so excited to be talking to you about PMU GOO, the first CBD Aftercare Cream in permanent makeup. And this CBD Aftercare Cream is unique because when I created this product, I knew I wanted to create a product that was going to help clients heal faster, itch less, and have less pain, swelling, and irritation, which is something that I knew CBD could do. So when I started working on PMU GOO, I knew that I wanted to find people in Vermont, my home state, to create a CBD product. And that is because Vermont is known not only for being one of the first states to legalize recreational and medicinal marijuana, but we have a growing CBD market. And we are really trying to help show people that it's important to destigmatize something like this, a natural plant that can help people heal when there are alternatives out there that don't do as well. And we are already accustomed to using them. So let's flip the script and let's talk about how we can use a natural product safely. So when I began sourcing this product, I actually reached out to, I want to say 6 to 8 different CBD manufacturers in Vermont. And at first it was crickets. I was sending email after email a few weeks apart, trying to get people to really understand my mission, because you have to get people to understand not only that this is a permanent makeup product, what is permanent makeup, what are we using it for, why is this important, why are we looking for these certain results, but they had to decide whether or not there was even enough of a market, enough of a community that wanted to support something like that. And I told them, absolutely, we are always looking for the latest and the greatest. And a lot of people are using CBD. I know myself, when I had ACL repair a few years ago, when I was maxed out on narcotics and NSAIDs, I literally turned to CBD and finally got pain relief after hours of being in pain and just silently weeping. So if you've had that same experience with CBD, why not use it in permanent makeup? So finally, after I would say maybe 6 to 8 weeks, maybe a few months of really reaching out, trying to find a permanent makeup manufacturer in Vermont that really understood the mission of PMU GOO, I found Phil from Zen Valley CBD in Morrisville. And he is actually a veteran. He created Zen Valley CBD out of Morrisville, Vermont, because he himself really understood the healing properties of CBD, whether it be topical, whether it be oral, ingested to decrease anxiety, help sleep, PTSD. So I reached out to him. He immediately took the call and we started talking about what we wanted to create for PMU GOO and really talking about the ingredients. What are the essential oils and the base emollients that are going to keep moisture in and help skin heal the best? So after we started talking about that, and I found somebody that was going to create the product, because I am a jack of all trades, master of none for sure, but I can't grow the CBD. I can't create the cream, I can't package the cream, and put it on the client after I do the procedure. So I had to really pick my battles and figure out what to outsource. And so after I found somebody that could create the product, behind the scenes, I was already securing the name. I was already starting to secure the trademarks, going to the US Patent and Trademark Office, making sure that PMU GOO was not already taken. And I chose it because Tattoo GOO is very recognizable, but funny enough, they don't have a PMU GOO offshoot. So your good friend Nurse Tracy snagged that up. And so behind the scenes, snagging up not only the US trademark, but figuring out what I needed to do in the future to snag up international trademarks, because there is international interest in this product and it has made its way from the US, UK, Australia, a few places in the EU, I believe Scotland, maybe Ireland, definitely Wales. So we've gotten around. And if we don't secure the patent, if 10 other people around there are selling PMU GOO all over the world, then my product could be the first, could be the best, doesn't really matter because it's not the only. So after I secured all the trademarks, made sure everything was legit and legal, and Phil and I really discussed what the product was going to be, I actually sent him a few samples of some of my favorite permanent makeup aftercare products and told him what I liked and really what I wanted to avoid. A lot of creams separate. They get very mealy, almost pearly or seedy. And even though they may still be good, it kind of gives the appearance that it's separated and then it may not be of the best quality. And so I wanted something that was really smooth, really creamy, and had a really great texture, scent, overall appearance to it. So doing all this behind the scenes, Phil is working his magic. He's getting the samples, he's mixing the product, and he's sending me samples of the product of multiple different kinds of mixes. I think we had 8 different sample mixes of products, but this first run was completely without CBD. CBD, cannabidiol, is the active ingredient in the hemp plant, and it is not psychoactive. It is not like THC in the marijuana or cannabis plant, but there can be small trace amounts of THC and cannabidiol, which we make sure we're under the federally regulated amount. But when we talk about CBD, it decreases inflammation, irritation, and promotes skin healing. So why add it to all those samples if we don't yet know that we want it? That's just increasing the cost when right now we're trying to keep costs low and figure out what we actually want. So when those 8 samples came to me, it's funny, I think 2 or 3 of them actually had like an oily texture on the outside of the tubes, and they almost had started to separate. And so I immediately said, get those out of there, because if that's what's happening, I can't have that in my product packaging. And as you can see, this product is not as shiny as me. And so I made sure that I opened them all, I smelled them all, I checked the texture of them all, I really, compared them and wrote what I liked and what I disliked about the product. And then I set it aside, and I came back a few days later, I did the same thing. I set it aside, I came back a few days later, I did the same thing. And then I kept all those samples, I think I still have them, for weeks and months, and I checked again, and I kept checking the consistency and seeing how cream separated. And sure enough, a few more of those 5 samples of the 8 that we started with had separated again. So I said, all right, no, these are the 2 or 3 that I want to proceed with, Phil, let's roll. In that meantime, he was able to take the few samples that we knew we were happy with of the consistency of just the essential oils in the cream without CBD. And he was then able to take and make some sample mixes with CBD and send them to me. And that's when I started doing that same sampling, that same testing procedure, writing down what I liked, what I didn't like about all the products. And then I went and told him my feedback, talked about what we thought would happen in the future with that product. And when I felt comfortable actually sharing that product with clients, and it's so funny, timing is everything, one of those first sample clients has joined the live, I was able to share with the clients and say, all right, this is a new sample product. It contains CBD. Number 1, are you comfortable with that? Shockingly enough, not a single person said no. And because of the stigma with CBD, I really thought that there would be some people that opposed. And almost everybody said, absolutely, not only do I love CBD, but hysterically enough, even some soccer mom women in their 60s that you would never expect were like, oh yeah, I grow weed. Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, Karen, loved it. Amazing. So I tried it with my clients first and foremost, just with them in the shop, not even giving it to them. In the meantime, Phil was packaging a few samples that I was able to send with clients. And I do believe it was these first few with the little sticker label and nothing official, just telling people the ingredients, where you can find it. And I was then giving it to clients alongside my trusted and true permanent makeup aftercare cream that did not contain CBD. And this client, for example, that's on the live, she was putting one type of aftercare on one side of the brow that was healing and eyeliner, and did the opposing aftercare cream on the opposite side. And she would send me photos, talk to me about how it was healing. And you were really able to see that the skin was healing more effectively with the CBD-based cream. And there was no difference in ink retention for the aftercare. So that was a win-win right there. We knew we were on the right track. But I can take the feedback from my clients. I can take the feedback from my friends and small samples of people that know me. But is that the God's honest truth? Is that just people telling me something to be nice? Is that really what I should take to the bank? No. So at that point, Bill was packaging, I believe we were doing over 200 tubes for just a sample run. Because after I found some tubes that we liked, that we figured, let's try them, see if they're even going to work, I had him package them up, slap some labels on them, and I reached out over Instagram and found, I believe it was 75 to 100 permanent makeup artists that were interested, take that back, I think 60 to 75 permanent makeup artists that were interested in trying PMU GOO and testing it on their clients and providing me feedback. And probably two-thirds to three-quarters of the people actually did respond, which was really exciting. Some really big names. And a lot of people shared their experience with CBD and shared the aftercare that they were using, what they liked, what they didn't like. So it was really beneficial to get all that information, send them the product and say, all right, hate it or love it, just tell me your honest feedback, because I think this is something that people are going to love. And CBD is, as we all know, really a miracle drug that comes from a plant in the ground. Nothing chemical, all organic, vegan, cruelty-free. So in the last, I would say 3 months, since May, I have been collecting feedback from permanent makeup artists and trainers all over our beautiful country in the United States, the UK, EU, Australia. Unfortunately, I cannot ship to Canada and I cannot offer the product in Canada in Canadian stores because of customs laws that permit CBD from being transmitted across the borders. They will allow sales of their own CBD products in the country, but I can't send my own CBD product into the country because of their customs regulations. So I've been getting all this feedback from permanent makeup artists, and they've been giving me the same feedback as the clients that I've been working with and the other artists that I've been sending it to, and my students that have tested it. And they are saying the same thing. Their clients are saying for lip blush, for eyeliner, for brows, there is no pain, there is no swelling, there is no irritation, there is hardly any flaking, because CBD decreases irritation, skin inflammation, and helps with skin healing. So if we're healing and sealing the ink in the skin faster and causing less irritation, that's happier clients and better results for us. And the amazing thing is, the reason why I love getting feedback from others is one artist told me that she actually uses this as the lubricant during her lip blush procedures. And she has cut a complete hour off her lip blush procedure. She has gone from doing a 3-hour lip blush procedure, and she is on Instagram at Micro Stunning, and her lips are micro stunning if you check them out. She is now doing her amazing lip blush technique in 2 hours, and that is on multiple clients because CBD is helping to lubricate the skin and sink the ink in faster, more effectively. And the clients are more comfortable and they are raving about it. The amazing part is that now that we've gotten that wonderful response, And if you have tried the product, please send that response back to us. We love to hear it. Clients are beginning to order it for themselves as just a balm. I've gotten some orders in the other day from one of her clients, which is mind-boggling. I never expected that. And she herself, Jinvera, has ordered it as one of our very first orders in our pre-order phase, because she is so excited to offer these tubes not only as aftercare to her clients, but she is looking for a larger 2-ounce tube size that we're currently trying to source for her and price out, because this has become something that she wants in her cabinet ready to go with clients so that she can use it on hand rather than go through the smaller tubes. More economical. We like that. So now that we're in the pre-order phase, this is where it gets super exciting. And honestly, for me, it's the most fun. Behind the scenes, I've been creating a website. I've been creating stickers. I have been creating packaging. I have been working with Phil and working with friends, Dark Matter Media, and trying to make sure that I am ready to film promotional material, because I have 3 conferences coming up in the next about 8 months. In October, I have the Orlando SPCP 2022 conference. And immediately after that, we have the Vegas PMU conference. And in February, I was going to say April, in February of 2023, we have the AAM PMU Summit in Los Angeles that I booked today. And I'm very excited because PMU GOO is going to be there representing the first permanent makeup aftercare cream with CBD to help heal clients faster, give you better results as an artist and as trainers. And I am so very excited to talk to you about how to create a product like that for yourself in your own life, because regardless of what it is that you want to create, the pathway is there as long as you have the determination. So this is how this product got to fruition. And I'm very excited because it's actually real. It has a seal on it, so I can't show you the amazing green color and the amazing scent, but it's ready to go either in a client's hot little hands, or I am excited to be able to offer it for prizes, because all of the samples have gone out. Officially, all of the samples are gone, liquidated. And I have some for my clients' aftercare, but this is it. This is the, and honestly, like, I should save this in a time capsule for posterity. This is the original sample of this product. And the next stage that is coming is we have 20,000 units being pre-printed for the pre-order to offer to folks at the conferences, whether that be in single tubes, packs of 25, or a case of 5 packs of 25 for artists that do a lot of procedures. For myself, I know I used to do like 25, 30 clients in a month. So having a pack or 2 on hand at a time keeps it so that I'm not reordering constantly. And by buying in that bulk, we're able to give the best pricing. And we also have another 4,700 plus units on hand coming, because at the conferences, we are going to be offering these as some goodie bags, as some prizes. So I'm very excited. If you are attending the SPCP conference in Orlando, if you're going to the Vegas PMU conference, if you're going to the AAM Summit, then let me know, because I'm excited for you to connect and try this product. So how can you get in on the pre-order? Interesting. Go to PMUGOO.com, PMUGOO.com, and you can check out all of the amazing information that I've talked to you about with the product: decrease inflammation, irritation, less swelling, flaking, pain for your clients. And you can see all about the results. You can hear from the clients, their testimonials, because don't take it from me, take it from the people. And then you're able to give your own feedback. check us out on the blogs, check out the information, the ingredients. We are using 8 ingredients, all found in the USA: shea butter, beeswax. We are using MCT oil as a carrier for the full spectrum CBD oil, made in Vermont, sourced in Vermont, and made by a veteran-owned CBD company. And then we have sunflower oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, and patchouli essential oil. Almost every single one of these oils has antimicrobial properties, whether that be antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. So that is going to increase the chance that your client is going to decrease their infection risk. So I can't promise it, but gosh golly, I would be more surprised to see clients get infections with products that are naturally antimicrobial than synthetic products that lack that ability. The other amazing thing is these products are naturally able to take care of things like dandruff. So that's how we're decreasing flaking. They're able to act as emollients and humectants to keep moisture on the skin. So that's how we're keeping the area hydrated and helping it heal. And almost all of these products are hypoallergenic. It is extremely rare to have an allergy to any of these natural products. So that's how we're making sure that almost every client can use it. And PMU GOO has been formulated because I, as an artist, do brows, lips, eyeliner, and paramedical tattoo treatments, is formulated to be able to be used on all of those areas. Whereas some products, including arnica, can't be used around the eyes because they will increase irritation. So this product is made for all PMU paramedical tattoo artists, no matter your specialty, and you can start ordering it now. We will not be shipping it until after the first set of conferences ends, the Vegas PMU conference, October 7th, because we are getting ready to fill tubes. We are getting ready to film promotional material, but you absolutely can start ordering at PMUGOO.com now. And the sooner you order, the more likely you are to get in the queue to get your tube sooner. Because once we start getting those orders in from the conferences, we're going to be getting tubes filled and ordered and coming in hot and fast. So if you want the ones that are already being prepped, you got to get it on it now. So that's how we created PMU GOO. That's basically the template of how you can create your own product as well. So thank you for joining, and I'm excited to see what you think of the product, and I hope you have an amazing night.